What if the biggest thing stopping your growth isn't your situation, but your obsession with the problem? Most people spend years replaying failures, overthinking mistakes, complaining about circumstances, blaming people, and waiting for life to become easier. But successful people think differently. They don't ignore problems. They simply refuse to live inside them. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What can I do next?" And that small shift changes everything. Because your life moves in the direction of your focus. If you focus on obstacles, you feel stuck. If you focus on solutions, you start creating momentum. Chapter 1. Your brain finds what you focus on. Imagine buying a new car. Suddenly, you start seeing the same car everywhere. Did the world magically change? No. Your focus changed. Your brain works like a filter. It constantly searches for evidence that matches your dominant thoughts. If you focus on stress, your brain finds more stress. If you focus on opportunities, your brain notices possibilities. This is why two people can go through the exact same situation, but respond completely differently. One person says, "This is impossible." The other says, "How can I solve this?" And over time, their lives move in completely different directions. Problem-focused people overthink, complain, blame, freeze in fear, repeat the same cycles. Solution-focused people adapt, learn, take action, stay calm, move forward quickly. The truth is, problems are unavoidable, but suffering inside them for years is optional. Your focus is shaping your future every single day. So ask yourself honestly, what do you think about most? Because that's the direction your life is heading. Chapter 2. Problems grow when you feed them. Have you noticed how some people make every small issue feel gigantic? A delayed message becomes, "They hate me." A failure becomes, "My life is ruined." A bad day becomes, "Nothing ever works for me." This happens because attention acts like fuel. Whatever you repeatedly think about grows emotionally stronger. The more you replay problems in your mind, the more powerless you feel. And eventually, overthinking becomes a habit. Many people aren't trapped by problems. They're trapped by constant mental replay. Solution-focused thinking interrupts this cycle. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening?" ask, "What's the next step?" That one question shifts your brain from emotional reaction to problem-solving mode. And this is powerful because action reduces fear. Think about it. Most anxiety comes from feeling stuck. The moment you take even one small step, your mind starts calming down. Movement creates confidence. Not motivation, not positive quotes, not waiting for the perfect mood. Action, tiny actions build momentum. Momentum builds belief. Belief changes identity. Chapter 3. High performers. Think differently. Successful people are not problem-free. They simply recover faster. That's the difference. When most people face failure, they panic, doubt themselves, quit emotionally, focus on embarrassment. But high performers ask, "What went wrong? What can I learn? What's under my control? What's the next move?" They don't waste energy fighting reality, because reality doesn't care about complaints. A powerful mindset shift is this. Stop asking, "Why me?" Start asking, "What now?" That question gives your power back. Think about athletes, entrepreneurs, creators, and leaders. Every successful person faces rejection, criticism, setbacks, uncertainty, pressure. But winners train themselves to respond differently. They don't sit in emotional paralysis. They move, even slowly, even imperfectly, because they understand something most people forget. Clarity comes from action, not endless thinking. Chapter 4. Your energy goes where your attention flows. Imagine carrying a backpack. Every complaint, every regret, every negative thought adds another stone. Eventually, life feels heavy. Not because life is impossible, but because your mind is overloaded with emotional weight. Many people drain their energy by focusing on things they can't control, people who hurt them, past mistakes, future fears, imagined disasters. Solution-focused people protect their mental energy carefully. They understand energy is a resource, and where you place your attention determines how powerful or exhausted you feel. This doesn't mean becoming fake positive. It means becoming intentional. There's a difference. Toxic positivity says, ignore reality. Solution-focused thinking says, face reality, then improve it. That's maturity, not denial, not avoidance, just disciplined focus. Chapter 5. The Power of Small Solutions. Most people wait for giant breakthroughs, but life usually changes through small, consistent solutions. One better habit, one better decision, one difficult conversation, 1 hour of focused work. Small actions compound. Imagine improving just 1% daily. It sounds tiny, but over months and years, that small improvement completely transforms your identity. The problem is, people underestimate consistency because results are invisible at first. Solution-focused people understand delayed rewards. They don't quit just because progress looks slow, because slow progress is still progress. Think about fitness. You don't become healthy after one workout. You become healthy by repeating small actions consistently. The same applies to confidence, money, relationships, business, creativity, discipline. Your future is built by repeated small solutions, not dramatic overnight success. Chapter 6. Stop feeding negativity. Your environment affects your thinking more than you realize. If you constantly consume negative news, gossip, complaining, fear-based content, toxic people, your brain slowly adopts the same mindset. That's why protecting your mental environment matters. Pay attention to conversations. Some people discuss ideas, growth, goals, opportunities. Others discuss drama, blame, excuses, failures. And eventually, you become what you repeatedly hear. Solution-focused people are selective with energy. Not because they think they're superior, but because mindset is contagious. Ask yourself, who influences your thinking daily? Because your environment either strengthens your future or weakens it. Chapter 7. Solutions. Require responsibility. This chapter is uncomfortable, but life-changing. Focusing on solutions means taking responsibility. And responsibility scares many people, because blaming others feels easier. It protects the ego. But responsibility creates power. When you accept responsibility, you stop waiting for rescue. You stop depending on perfect conditions. You stop giving other people control over your future. This doesn't mean everything is your fault. It means your response is your responsibility. And that changes everything. You may not control the economy, other people, your past, unexpected setbacks, but you control your habits, your reactions, your effort, your mindset, your next decision. That's where your power lives. Chapter 8. Action creates confidence. Many people say, I'll act when I feel confident. But confidence rarely comes first. Action comes first. Confidence is built through evidence. Every time you face discomfort, solve a challenge, survive failure, keep promises to yourself, your brain collects proof. I can handle hard things. That's real confidence, not arrogance, not pretending, just trust in your ability to adapt. And here's the truth. Waiting for fear to disappear is a trap. Courage means acting while fear still exists. The people you admire feel fear too. They just don't let fear make decisions for them. Chapter 9. Focus creates results. Distraction is one of the biggest modern problems. Most people divide attention across social media, notifications, endless entertainment, comparison, overthinking. And scattered attention creates scattered results. Solution-focused people learn deep focus. They understand. Where focus goes, results follow. When you fully focus on improvement, skills improve faster. Productivity increases. Opportunities become clearer. Confidence grows naturally. Focus creates momentum. And momentum changes lives. Imagine where you would be after 1 year of focused effort. Not perfection, just consistency. That version of your life is possible, but only if your attention stops leaking into distractions and negativity. Chapter 10. The Solution Mindset. At the end of the day, life will always contain problems. There will always be uncertainty, stress, failure, unexpected setbacks. But your mindset determines whether those moments destroy you or develop you. Problem-focused thinking creates helplessness. Solution-focused thinking creates growth. And the beautiful part is, this mindset can be trained. Every single day, ask yourself, what can I control? What's one solution? What action can I take now? What lesson can I learn here? Those questions slowly rewire your thinking, and eventually, you stop becoming someone who reacts emotionally to life and become someone who responds intelligently. That's growth. If this summary helped you think differently, make sure to subscribe to Quick Page Reads for more powerful book summaries, mindset lessons, and self-improvement content. And remember, your future is not built by the problems you face. It's built by the solutions you choose.